We are in Sitges, only a few kilometers south of Barcelona. If you haven't been here and you do go to Barcelona, take the time and come here, visit, because it's a little paradise. But what I wanted to try today was the Fujifilm, not simulations, but the recipes, the ones that are in the app and the Fuji X Weekly, the website. Because in the 2 or 3 videos that I have that went kind of popular on YouTube, TikTok and Instagram with this camera, I've got very frequently asked question, that is, which Fujifilm recipe are you using? I'm not using any normally, because I found that most of them would only work under certain light conditions, the perfect light conditions actually, and because of that I never actually used them. But I saved 2. I saved Portra 400 and Kodachrome 64. And what I want to try is comparing the JPEGs that come out straight out of the camera and my edits in Lightroom, trying to replicate the same film look. We'll see how that goes. I'm a bit skeptical with the result, but we will see. Let's go. Struggle a lot focusing on filming and taking pictures, so probably one of those didn't turn out so well. We'll see about that. What I wanted to say, these Fujifilm recipes, they work well in certain light conditions, as I said. Here in Sitges, you have to know, we have some basic colors which are white, blue, and probably green all over the place. They work well. I already checked some of the photos. But I could imagine that in certain urban environments like New York, Paris, or Vienna, they will not give the look that they're supposed to give, or they will not look as good as they look now. Usually, only changing the white balance already has a massive impact, but we'll see about that. One more thing, the way that we are comparing the Fujifilm recipes, the JPEGs straight out of the camera, with the edits in Lightroom is by shooting RAW plus JPEG, meaning that every time I shoot with one of the Fujifilm recipes, I get a RAW file too that I can edit later. And one more thing that you have to know is that I'm not applying any clarity. When I apply clarity in these cameras, in the Fujifilm, in any of them, clarity slows down a lot the process of the camera with the JPEGs. I hate that. It takes like 1 or 2 seconds to save the image. And I like shooting in continuous, shooting 2, 3, 4, 6 frames per second. So I deactivated that. It's set to 0 instead of 2, 3, or 4, whatever the Fujifilm recipe says. And so what I will do is add some clarity later at home. I don't think that it has a massive impact. The JPEGs already have a lot of contrast. They are very sharp. But yeah, we'll see the results back at home. We are flying now in a couple of hours back to Vienna. And when I've got them in front of me in the computer, we'll analyze the results and compare, see if they look as good as they're supposed to. Weather is a tiny bit different here than it was in Spain, but I promise I'll be quick. I just wanted to add a couple of things regarding the RAW files and the JPEGs from the X100V, or actually almost, as far as I know, in the Fuji camera. First thing is, for a very long time, I thought that I could replicate and get the exact same look of the JPEGs with my RAW files by just adding the field simulation later in post in Adobe Lightroom. I don't use Capture One, I can't stand it. And the hard fact is, nope, that doesn't work like that. I will be showing you my Lightroom. I'm using Lightroom normal, like not the classic. I don't like that one. But I hope it's good enough to see the differences. You will see differences in color, you will see the differences in contrast, obviously, because the file, the JPEG file, has been already processed. And obviously the software that Fujifilm is using is not the same that Adobe is using. And therefore we have two different results. Adobe does as good as they can to get the same look, but it's just not right there yet. It's not a big deal for most people. They will never see a difference. But for me, I remember I was shooting the BMW R90, a motorbike, a very beautiful motorbike. And this one had the Option 719 kit, and that was a tank that was red and teal. And I remember liking the JPEG way more. I preferred that shot way more than my RAW. And I was struggling so much to get the same tones, and I just couldn't. And at the end, I ended up using the JPEG. So yeah, there's only one note on that. I did hear that Capture One is better than Adobe Lightroom. But yeah, I haven't really tried the Capture One, at least not for a long time, not hard enough. Second thing that I wanted to add to the video, I've been using Jamie Windsor's presets for Portra and Kodachrome. And the truth is, those presets are probably not the only ones, but almost the only ones that I could recommend with a peace of mind to people to buy. I don't only buy them to support Jamie because I love his work. I buy them because they look great, they give you very good results. And I use those as a base for my edits. I didn't really spend too much time with them, to be honest. One more word. One more thing regarding presets. There are not many people out there who actually work hard on them. Most of them are just tricks to grab some cash. I've tried many, especially at the beginning when I started with photography, because I thought that would give me a boost somehow. Spoiler alert, nope. And yeah, just don't waste your money. If you actually want to buy someone's presets, make sure that it's someone that you look up to, you respect, so that in case that you don't like, at least you have that thought that you are helping him or helping her with his journey, with his career, and yeah, at least it's some support and not only to get something from them. That's gonna be it from my side. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. I always try to answer them all if I can, unless it goes really crazy and I don't see the notifications, like it happened with the X100V video. And yeah, thank you for being there. It's awesome to see such a positive community. I think that from 300-400 comments, I only had to remove 3 or 4 that were really offensive, but the rest of them were good and positive. It's awesome. I haven't experienced something like that before. Yeah, maybe I'm too used to Instagram. Yeah, thanks again. I hope I see you soon, and yeah, have a great day. See ya.